Hello everyone, I'm Harshita and today I will explain the task 4.2 HT in which we were supposed to call a function from the web page. So we were supposed to use three LEDs of different color and connect it with Arduino Nano 33 IoT. And when we click on any button on the web page, then the LEDs should glow accordingly. So in this task, I used Firebase as an intermediate between the Arduino and the web interface. So Firebase acts as our backend for storing the data from web interface. When we click a button on the web page, then it sends the data to the Firebase and the Arduino Nano listens for changes to update the LED colors accordingly. Now first we will log in onto the Firebase and then we would create a project which I have already created named Traffic Lights. After creating the project, we would set up our real-time database and our authentication and set the username and password for the same. And then we'll go to the hosting option and generate our API key. The data that is being sent to the Firebase is displayed in the real-time database. Now after setting all this, we will jump to the hardware connections required in this task. So this is the schematic diagram for the same. In this, the negative pin of the LED is connected to the ground of the Arduino and the positive pin of the LED is connected to the digital pins on the Arduino Nano. Now we will go to the Arduino Nano code that I have written. So in this code, first we need to install some of the libraries, that is Wi-Fi Nina and Firebase Arduino Wi-Fi Nina. Then I have included these libraries. In the next line, I have defined the Firebase project host name and the authentication token. Then I have defined my Wi-Fi credentials, that is the SSID and password. Then I have declared a Firebase data object named object in which we will use to interact with the Firebase. Then I have set the path variable to light, indicating the Firebase database path where we will store and retrieve the data. Now in the setup function, I have initialized the serial communication using serial.begin at baud rate 9600 and then I have set the pins 2, 3, 4 as output pins. These pins will control the LED. Then the while loop attempts to connect to the Wi-Fi network using the provided SSID and password and will keep trying until the connection is established. Once connected to Wi-Fi, it prints a message to the serial monitor to indicate a successful connection and displays the local IP address. Then further I have initialized Firebase with the provided host name and authentication token and the Wi-Fi credentials. The Firebase.reconnect Wi-Fi true line ensures that the Firebase will reconnect to the Wi-Fi if connection is lost. Then I have used the Firebase.setString function to set the initial state of the Firebase path to off. If successful, it prints OK, otherwise an error message is printed on the serial monitor. Now in the loop function, I have used the Firebase.getString to retrieve data from the Firebase path. Now further in the code, depending on the data received, either red, blue or green or off, it controls the LED. Now for the HTML code and the script.mjs. In the HTML file, I have defined the basic structure of my website and in the CSS, I have done the styling for the same. Now the script.mjs, which is acting as an intermediate between the HTML and the Google Firebase. In this, I have included some Firebase modules allowing the JavaScript code to interact with the Firebase service for real-time database. Then I have defined a JavaScript object which holds a configuration settings for Firebase project such as the API key, project ID, etc. Then I have defined a set of functions that is LED red, blue and green and off that sends data to the Firebase real-time database. These functions update the light value in the Firebase database specifying the desired LED color. Now the website. These are the three buttons in order to control the LEDs and this is the demonstration video. Thank you.